Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and this is our unboxing of Gangs of Rome Blood on the Aventine starter set. So this was released on the 16th of April, just arrived here at the studio, and we'll crack it open and you can see every single bit of goodie that you get inside this box. So you can choose for yourself whether to buy it or not. Fair note, this box set contains over double the value of what you actually pay for it. It is £35, which would roughly be through 420 kroner, going by Tabletop Battle's currency rating. So it's not an expensive start to a game at all, and you get enough for both sides. So we'll check everything out under the hard cam now. So here we go, look at this beautiful box. Blood on the Aventine, Gangs of Rome, gangsofrome.com. This is a co-production by Sursa Precision Limited and Warbanner. Warbanner, of course, makes the miniatures, and Sarissa makes the themed terrain for Gangs of Rome. And I'm very, very happy with both miniatures and terrain. We do have lots of miniatures and a lot of terrain here at the studio. So inside the box, you can see that you get both. You get 6 gang fighters. So there's a team of 3. For each player, if you like to do this as a 2 friends going together and purchasing this. You also get Talavus. He is one of the Incula, and he's a Gaul Temple Guard miniature. You also get enough dice for every single one of the fighters. You get counters. You get denarii coins and cards. And the Gladius measuring sticks as well. And in addition to this, you get 2 pieces of terrain. You get a big temple and some kind of temple construction thing. This one. I'm not sure quite what it's called. Alright, so let's open this baby up. So normally a gang fighter is £8 for a box. So that is £48 just there. I think Talavers would be about £4, and I do believe the temple itself would be about 20 plus. So so you do get a lot in this box set. So cracking this open. There is a lot of cool stuff in here. So we have some pieces of MDF. We have the 2 Gladius range rulers. We have some markings, the bases, and we have the coins. And some of these coins are exclusive to this box set. So some of these coins you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. So the T1, 2, 3 and 4 are exclusive to this box. They just released all the coin sets separately on the Warbanner and Gangs of Rome website, so you could go and just purchase the coins you want directly from there out of these coins, so all the way up to 40, but these 4 are only available in this set. You also get the small pebbles. One of mine seems to have been broken. That's not good. Well, luckily I do have thousands of pebbles. You get the dice, and as traditional with my Gangs of Rome unboxings, I'm now going to roll my dice and see if they are good or not, because I do have a good track record with these dice. It's 2 1s, no 6s, 2 5s, a 4 and 2 3s. So that's not the best roll, but obviously it didn't matter because I didn't play a game with them. So we do have 2 blisters of miniatures. So these are the gang fighters. So what you'll see here is the gang fighters are in one piece, and we'll open this up and see them in their full glory. But normally when you purchase a gang fighter box, you get the body, you get a sprue of heads and a sprue of weapons. So you'll be able to customize and just make the miniature you want. These miniatures, however, are not customizable. They are in a single piece. Of course, you could convert them, and the game is not what you see is what you get. So you could of course do that, but in this case they've decided to do them monopose, because then of course it would be easier for beginners just to slot them on the base and be done with it. So yeah, we'll take a look at these later on. And here we have Talvas as well, so we'll have a look at him afterwards. Of course you get a what's in the box and a scenario, the Blood on the Aventine scenario, using the miniatures and the terrain provided in this box, which is really good. You of course get the Gangs of Rome rulebook. I do have one of these from before. And lastly, we have the Roman Temple under construction, which is a Sarissa Precision kit, which has loads of MDF boards. I think there is about 6 or 7 of them, and together these will make the big ruined, well, not ruined, it's under construction, Roman Temple under construction. And I really like Sarissa. If you've seen the rest of my some of my hobby vlogs, you will see me build a couple of the Sarissa buildings, and they are really good. All right, so we'll zoom in a bit and have a look at the miniatures. So starting with Talvas. So of course, if you see my previous unboxings, you would see me unbox the Inkler earlier on, and you have here the Inkler Denizens cards. So this is the same text that's on every Inkler card, but on this side you have Talvas. So Talvas begins scenarios in temples, will throw roof tiles at any gang member in line of sight that starts or finishes movement within 10 grados. Will not attack fighters on raised platforms. Roof tile, range 10 grados, attack 4, roll 1d6 for each wound caused by roof tile, target is stunned by a tile to the head and miss the next activation on a roll of 5 or a 6. As an Inkler, Talvas moves in the tactics phase as per rules for mob bases. He will not leave the temple perimeter as indicated by the temple base, and will stop when his movement takes him to that edge of the base. So he's not one of the good Inkler. We did see both the Butcher and the Backstreet Healer. So the healer was a good guy who could heal you. He could also kill you potentially, but the Butcher was straight up evil, and this guy just throws rocks at you, or roof tiles, to be fair. So that's him, his rules at least. But have a look at this miniature, if we can get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. So there you see him shouting with a roof tile over his head, ready to throw it down on unexpecting gang members. So lovely piece of sculpt. He is of course he has got a nice bit of facial hair there, I think, and he is per the scenario fluff a Gaul. All right, so Talvas will be fun to paint up, I'm sure. Next up we have the gang fighters. So see if I can identify these. Alright, so I'll just take this from the top of my head, because I really can't. Well, it doesn't matter really, because we have Fighter Primus. So this is with the Kurt Russell head and a normal sword. Looks looks quite good, I think. Nice miniature. The casting is a bit rough on it, but I'm sure that will smooth over with a piece of primer. So we do have two other gang fighters, the male gang fighters, and we'll see here. This guy, also very nice face on him, well, starting to throw rock, maybe at Talvis. If he throws some shingles at him. Then we have, of course, the last male gang fighter, and as you can see, the casting is a bit rough, but with most of those things that will go away with a nice piece of varnish. So it does have that weird kind of, I don't know what this is called. I'm sure that both Weil and Nicholas, and of course Tufar as well, might be able to tell me what this is called, but I'm not sure. It's a weapon of some kind, but I'm really not sure what that weapon is called. And then we have the female gang fighters, because Gangs of Rome is a gender neutral game. Well, not neutral, but it does have gender equality of most of the models. I do think that, well, there will be an overabundance of them, not overabundance, but the ratio will be skewed a bit now with the release of the 3 male Inkler, as well as the 4 Dominus. So she seems to have a bag with a rock in it, very low, not low brow, but kind of low tech. This starter set. Well, oh, it is not gender equal. We have a 4th male gang fighter. He has a knife behind his back and pointing. I do like the faces of these very much. And luckily, none of these models, I think, are the same heads or weapons that I used when building my first 10. So as you can see, the models themselves require a bit of cleaning, but that's by the by, that's with every single miniature you get. So what else you get in the box? You get a bag of personal, well, you get 1 personal influence marker in print, which basically you can give an personal influence mark if you lose a game to another player. Then you get the exclusive 4 cards that's in the box. So you get a Lucky Charm, a Hurl Tile, very apt, Distract and Trip. As you can see, Hurl Tiles have a range of 8 graders in this card, but Talvas, being proficient, can hurl them 10. It's good. Then you have Distract and Trip as well. So that's the exclusive cards that's in here. And then we of course have the regular cards, which we have shown previously in the unboxing videos of the fighters. So we have the Sling, Spear, Shield, Slim Dagger, Post Hammer, Chain and Shackle, Wicked Caltrops, Thrown Javelin, Cester Set, Stitch Kit, Pepper Sand, and Twin Short Swords. So there are no rare item cards at all in here, but there are very many cool cards in this set. And lastly, we do have the fighters, and these are not randomized as you would have seen in the Gang Fighters box sets. Well, not box sets, but blisters. All the fighters are random. These, however, are exclusive to the set, but not random. So we do have Amelia, Senator's Child in Forced Exile. Really cool. I really like that they all have their own small piece of fluff on the card. Cato takes every new weapon to be blessed by the priests of Mars. Mars, of course, the god of war. You have Livilla, once found naked beneath the statue of Venus. Lucius sacrifices a dove before battle. Can be expensive. Manilius, grudge against Rome. Wow. Against the whole of Rome. Wow. And then we have Rufus. Trained a monkey to keep watch and stab intruders. Wow. Nice. So that is all the fighter cards. I can't wait to get more Gangs of Rome fighters and characters painted up. I've so far painted Barca and Tisiphon and the Agent finished, and I'm working on more at the moment, but I do have other projects that needs to be finished as well for the Grand Campaign. So thank you guys for watching. You can get this box set at loads of good retailers. I don't think Warlord stocks it yet, but I do hope they will in the very near future, so that we can stock it here at STF Wargaming Studio, as well as Table to Battle can stock it, because it's really good value for money, this box set, and I could recommend this to anyone that wants to start playing Gangs of Rome, because you only need 3 gang fighters, and if you are 2 people just going in and buying a box, even buying a box each, it's not expensive at all. So yeah, check out War Banner and Sarissa Precision, as well as Warlord Games if they update with selling this item in the future. So do comment in the comment section below if you already got this set, if you are going to get this set, and if you know, and do post links to wherever you can get this set, so people all across the world are in the loop at that. Join the Gangs of Rome Facebook group as well. Loads of nice people there talking about Rome and showing off what they do with buildings and models. So thank you guys again for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. Consider supporting STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, and as ever, support your hobby.